As you guys saw in the title, today we're going to be talking about the Royal Ludroth and some of the reasons that I think the Monster Hunter series and Capcom kept it relevant. This one's going to be pretty short and isn't really going to be one of my major videos. I've just been falling behind with videos since I work full-time and I'm also a full-time college student, so I just wanted a simple little easy topic to maybe get some discussion going. Also, I wanted to say thank you for all the support recently. Love you guys and hope you enjoy this video. Anyway, back to the actual video. The Royal Ludroth was introduced in Monster Hunter 3, and it actually serves an extremely important purpose in Monster Hunter 3, and that is it being the very first large monster that you as a hunter can fight underwater. It honestly does a really good job of easing the player into the mechanics of water combat without being too difficult. Now, if we're being honest, there isn't too many underwater fights in Monster Hunter 3, but it's still important you know how to do it, since two of the biggest quests in the game are almost completely underwater. And to ever finish the game, you'll need to at least be half decent at underwater combat. Anyway, as I said, the Royal Ludroth did well to introduce you to water combat. However, you probably wouldn't give the monster much thought after defeating it the first few times, since it overall didn't seem to be a super important monster in the story of the game. Anyway, bringing up water combat was important because the Royal Ludroth was the only monster in Generation 3 Monster Hunter that had underwater combat and made appearances in future mainline games. The Gobel, Lagiacrus, and Cetus never made future appearances in the main series. Actually, the Gobel and Cetus never even made it into side games besides Explorers. Comparatively, the Royal Ludroth has been in Monster Hunter Generations and Monster Hunter Rise, and then in the side games Monster Hunter Stories 1 and 2, Riders, Spirits, and Explore. So for some reason, the Royal Ludroth is doing much better than every other underwater combatant. So why is the Royal Ludroth doing so much better for itself comparatively to the others? My only guess is it's because it's the only one that did not move like a slug when it was on land. It was still relatively quick, and really the only thing it lacked in land combat was a variety of different movesets when it was in 3. The Royal Ludroth survived in the series since all they had to do in Generations and Rise was give it a few buffs and add some moves. Being underwater was more of an ability to the Royal Ludroth rather than a staple of what it was. So even though it wasn't the most popular of water monsters, it was still able to continue its run in the mainline series by being the most adaptable. The Lagiacrus was arguably the much more popular, and in my opinion, still one of the most iconic monsters in the series, almost on equal footing with the Wraithlos. However, it has only made one appearance in the side games, since it was impossible to have the Lagi in all its glory without underwater combat. And for some reason, Monster Hunter dropped the Gobel like a steaming pile of poo. Anyway, that's the video pretty much, and why I think the Royal Ludroth survived in the series over all the other underwater combatant monsters. If you enjoyed, please leave some love. Definitely comment your opinions, because like I said at the start of this video, it's just an easier video I made, and I just wanted to get involved in the community. Thank you so much for your time.